Well, hey, it's Rob, and I know we're all worried about AI taking our jobs and things like that, but here's the story of a recent ChatGPT fail, just proving that still has a ways to go. So I saw this meme on Facebook or a quiz or whatever, and it said, name the one letter that does not appear in any U.S. state. Well, right off the bat, I figured it was probably Q, so I mentally ran through the list of states in my head and realized, okay, Arizona has a Z, Texas, New Mexico has the X, and Q, I couldn't find it anywhere. And just to double check, I looked at a map like this, and sure enough, yep, no states have the letter Q in it, so I knew my answer. Then I asked ChatGPT, I said, make a count of the amount of times each letter of the alphabet appears in the names of all 50 states. I figured that'd be simple enough for ChatGPT. That's an easy data set to find. The names of all 50 states. Come on, even elementary school kids know that. So ChatGPT started grinding away and said, sure, here's a list of how many times each letter appears in the names of all 50 states. And it starts generating the list, and it tells me, okay, A has 24. B, it has, 9 states have B and C, and these are all things I expect, and I figured without actually counting myself or checking that it's probably accurate. I mean, I know there, are states with the letter D. I can think of Florida, and I can, run through the list, Nevada, and whatever, so makes sense. But then, check this out. It gets to the end of the list, and I see R, S, T, okay, we're getting there. U, V, W. Wait a minute. There's nothing for X. Now, mentally, like I said, I ran through the names of the states. I already know there's Texas and New Mexico, and maybe some more I didn't even think of, but at least I know there's a couple with X. And it gives me a little disclaimer. It says, please note that I excluded the letters J, Q, X, and Z as they do not appear in any of the 50 state names. Now, come on. This is really easy to check. I know there's no Q. Like I said, I ran through it myself. But I know New Jersey exists. I know Texas, New Mexico. Those are all states, Arizona. So I said, what about Texas? Oh, ChatGPT says, my previous response was missing the letter X, which does appear in the name of the state Texas. So here we go. And now it's giving me an updated list of names. An updated list of the number of times each letter appears in the state names. And we're going through, and let's see what happens when we get to X. And it's going to tell me 1. Okay, well, hang on a second. There's more than 1, so it hasn't even doubled back and checked or whatever. I said, X is also in New Mexico. Like, I'm teaching the AI, how to do its job. Oh, you're absolutely right. My apologies. This reminds me of the time when I did tech support, and they said, you need to train these new guys in Manila to do your job, and then your job is going to be the second tier of tech support, and they'll just do the easy stuff. And I thought, yeah, right. And then that's when they fired me, right over Christmas. So here I am training, the AI right here to do its job. Now, what does it register? Okay, it registers X has 2. But it's not checking again. It's just assuming those other letters don't exist. I said, J's also in New Jersey. You're right once again. I apologize for the oversight. So it's not even going back and checking its work or anything. It's simply reacting to what I said here, and now it's going to give me the J in New Jersey, but I could go on and on and on because it was still missing the Z in Arizona, etc. So I thought this was a very interesting exercise, and all it did was apologize and realized its mistake, but still didn't go back and, check the information to figure out what it did wrong.